Yo, hey, what's good, y'all? Man, hope y'all back to another video. It's your boy Hustle, 98 CEO, aka The Answer, and I'm back with another video. So on the docket today, Tuesday, so I'm probably drop a couple top Tuesdays for y'all, man. You know, y'all know how I get. In my head, it's in action. When the world needs me most, just like the Hulk, I'm out of there. Don't know, you know where to be found in my head. But nah, I'm gonna drop a couple, try to get back in the swing things, how that go. But I'm gonna drop a couple top Tuesdays today. I got two big talk Tuesdays I want to talk about. It's something really big on my spirit, just because of the I feel like the weight in a lot of ways on both parts, to be honest, because it's like how long I've been rocking with both parties. So first talk Tuesday for sure. I just want to lock in. Go back to last week. This ain't even got to be too long of a video. This is just facts. But when Lil Baby dropped that week. As far as sales, he probably, I think I heard it said he probably did like 200, close to 2 or maybe 1 something. I think it was 2 something. So he did like 2 something sales. But I'm just gonna just put it out there right now, bro. That boy did not have Hard's album that week. G-Herbo dropped Hard's album that week, and he dropped his album Spiral Remorse. It was 2 parts. He dropped side A or 2 sides. He dropped side A on Friday, which was like, Baby Jump came out on the 14th, he dropped it on Friday, like the 7th, he dropped it on the 7th. He dropped side A on like the 7th, and then he dropped side B on the Monday following, which was the 10th. And I ain't gonna lie, when I listened to the album first, because I ain't got, there's a couple folks, like when the album dropped, I listened to it like, as soon as possible, like as soon as I noticed it, Herbo'S was like, so when I listened to the album first out there, I really did not. I ain't gonna say like I just kind of stood on it. I just didn't. It wasn't what I would want to hear from her first thing. Like what I took from the first side of the album was like, this more like a commercial album. Him attempting to really more popular shit at the same time. Because Ray been in the game 10 years. Been in the game since 16, 27. So I've been in the game 10 years. Y'all put me in like contact with dudes that just got here. Like, whoa, hold on. Y'all almost got me confused with somebody else. Got to. So really, that's why I took on the first side. So like now I'm popping my shit. Like I ain't gonna get these features with these top artists. Like one of these verses in the song he said, could have been had features I wasn't with there. Like that's a fact. I wasn't with just gonna be on this popular artist jump. Like let me get that call from Drake. You gotta think when her came in the game, he already had to stand with Nick. Nick brought out summer jam. He was like 16, 17. So he been standing with like artists. He just never really. To an extent, maybe capitalized in some ways or really got the full face of that, but maybe he didn't feel like he needed to. So in that first, he was like, being for that features I went with it. I was just trying to get my get back. Like, I was focused on other jobs. I wasn't really, too personal. So, saying that to say he dropped money. So, like I said, side A, I kind of, like I said, I'm more commercial intent for me. I'm not really into the commercial music per se. Like when I say a song entitled Shade Room, I just know that, like, I know that's trying to. You know what I'm saying? I know that's not going to be this 2090 beat that he finna just go crazy over. I know it's not going to be that. But boy, so that was side A. But side B, when side B dropped, but see, and then the side A, I just left it up. I said side B is probably the side for me, so, and by the time, I listen to side B, I might appreciate side A for what it is. So I just took side A kind of, it might not be for me, but I take a few songs I like off of there. But when side B dropped money, that's what I'm saying. Back to Talk Tuesday, he dropped Hard's album that week. But side B, that big got bangers on it. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what I beat from Swerve. So when I got side B, which was your hard, like everything, of course I'm not missing everything on there. But I'm talking about that's a high clip. He had 85% for me. No cap, got it. I maybe 3 songs I might skip. Other than that, but I'm rocking out all of them. I'm talking about all the songs. I'm talking about really like this. So. Yeah, so that dropped that Monday. So like I said, once I listened to that, took it back, it was like, I can appreciate side A more. But even that, I'm taking side A out because side A came out that Friday before, previous. So I'm taking the best album that week. I'm not talking about sales, I'm talking about music, body of work. Because this is my thing with Baby. Baby album it's a good album. At first I listened to it decent. Then the more I listen to it, I'm messing with it more and more. But it's the same thing. Like nothing Baby did on this album was like a surprise, besides the Friday song. Friday song ain't been hard, something like that. But nothing outside of that was like, it's outside of the realm, like this song, Pooh Shiesty, this song. You did a song about Ray, you got your usual suspects, not suspects in that way, but it's usual people that you would do it with. So, listen to it like it's nothing different than what, you know, we've heard before, other than Friday. Friday, that's a hard song. He loves a hard song too. But saying that to say, on G Herbo album, Herbo rapping with Conway. So it's like, I'm showing you, I can do that. I can rap with these folks, but look what I'm rapping with. I'm not just rapping with my peers and people that sound like me. I'm rapping with real artists that rap to a whole other spectrum of people that listen to music. I'm taking a chance. I'm really battling the time when he had song opinion. I'm going to get real scripters, like, and I'm saying my own, I'm getting on something. You know what I'm saying? I got my songs, so I'm carrying myself. Not to say Baby not doing that too, but to say that Baby, a lot more songs might have a feature on it. You know what I'm saying? It's more feature heavy, more so. And it's not talking about nothing. It's like the same thing. Like, I was listening to one of the songs, the first time I listened to it, I said, bro, this sounds just like Once Me, some Drake song. You just going crazy. It sounds just like that. I'm like, bro, it literally sounds the same beat. So it's just like, there's no chance it's the same thing. But Swerve, that boy gave me a complete body of work. See, because as far as I think of like music and albums and stuff, I ain't gonna lie, I go ahead and stand now. This Swerve album is going to the top album of the year for me already. Just off the string. To me, to have an album that has to be a complete album, it has to be different type of music on there. So the best example I can give is Guns N' Roses. Drip Season 4 was one of the best, it's probably the best album to this point I'll probably give it. Well, I heard to me at least. But based off the fact that Gunna, it's a complete album. It's not just me giving you just straight bars, I'm just rapping, not me just giving you straight hooks. What I'm doing is me giving you a little bit of everything, giving you a mix. Come over it, pop it out, give you a little flow, give you a little, you know, I'm coming in myself, a little intro. Next, Push P. I'm giving you that song, giving you that mix. I got the hitters on it with me. I got Future, Thug. I got the bros with me. I'm giving you 24 Karat Jack with Baby. I'm giving you Missing Me. I'm giving you the song with Young Thug. I'm giving you the song with Chris Brown. I'm giving you the song with Chloe. It's a complete album because I'm not just giving you the same thing. It's not just like you put this next to none of my bodies are working. It matches up. It really doesn't. It's a complete album. It's in all spectrums of music to hear. Chloe's got fan base, and some of them coincide the same people, but at the same time you're reaching out to different places. Like. And just to say, that's what I'm saying, that's what I mean by a complete album, like you're touching all the bases. To me, Baby didn't necessarily do that because it's more so kind of the typical way. There's nothing wrong with that because you still got to deliver on it, so he can still deliver, it still sound good, but as far as I'm concerned, and the best album of the week, definitely go to Herbo. Y'all have not heard that, check out that Survival Remorse, both sides, Southside A, I ain't gonna lie, Upside B more, but definitely once I listened to B again, I did appreciate A more, because I appreciate what it was, like this show. More so commercial thing, but this is for the fans that's been listening to you, and more so the type of listener I am. This is what I want to hear. So like I said, bro, Talk Tuesdays, bro. We can talk about it, putting it out on the floor. It's a fact, bro. G Herbo dropped the hardest album last week. Lil Baby Mike got the sales. Lil Baby Mike got the recognition. But right here, we're letting y'all folks know G Herbo dropped the album last week, and that's a fact, and I stand that. But that'll be it for this video. Talk Tuesday. I might drop another one for y'all a little later. You know, keep tapping the channel, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm sorry to get back to the flow. I'll see y'all later. Peace.